Have you ever walked away from a conversation and thought, why did I just say that? Or maybe you've talked to someone and within 2 minutes, you just felt completely exhausted. Social intelligence isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's not about having the perfect joke or being naturally charismatic. Often, true social intelligence is about what you don't do. The smartest people, the ones who effortlessly draw others in and make people feel valued, avoid 6 specific traps in their daily conversations. Most of us fall into these traps without even realizing it. Especially, number 4. Let's break them down. 1. They never listen just to reply. You know the exact feeling. You're talking, but the other person is just staring at you, nodding a little too fast, waiting for you to take a breath so they can launch into their own point. They aren't actually listening to you. They're just reloading. Smart people don't do this. They listen to understand. When you speak to them, they let your words land. They are perfectly fine with a brief pause before they respond, because it shows they are actually processing what you just said, not just waiting for their turn to perform. 2. They don't hijack the story. Imagine you tell a friend, "Man, I barely slept last night. I'm so stressed about work." And they immediately reply, "You think you're tired? I only got 3 hours of sleep, and my boss is making me work a double shift." This is the story hijack. In psychology, it's a misguided attempt at empathy. We think we're relating to the person, but we're actually stealing the spotlight. Highly intelligent conversationalists resist the urge to make it about them. They let the other person have their moment. 3. They don't offer unsolicited advice. Here's the one almost everyone does. Someone you care about vents to you. They complain about their partner, their classes, or their modern dating burnout. Instantly, your brain goes into fixer mode. You say, "Well, you know what you should do." Stop. Unless they explicitly ask for advice, they aren't looking for a solution. They just want to feel heard. Smart people simply say, "That sounds incredibly frustrating. I'm sorry. Try this next time." It is an absolute game changer for your relationships. 4. They never rush to fill the silence. Most of us are terrified of a quiet moment. If a conversation pauses for 3 seconds, we panic and blurt out something completely random just to kill the tension. "So, crazy weather we're having, huh?" But emotionally smart people know that silence isn't empty. It's space. It gives a conversation room to breathe. When you stop rushing to fill every gap, you instantly project confidence. You show the other person that you are comfortable in your own skin. 5. They don't fake knowledge. Have you ever nodded along when someone mentioned a book, a movie, or a specific news event, pretending you knew exactly what they were talking about just so you didn't look dumb? The smartest people in the room are usually the fastest to say, "I've actually never heard of that. Tell me about it." Faking knowledge makes you look deeply insecure. Admitting you don't know something makes you look curious, open, and confident. 6. They don't engage in zero-sum arguments. You know the people who turn everything into a debate. You mention you like a certain type of coffee, and suddenly they are citing articles on why your preference is objectively wrong. Smart people know that winning a casual conversation is the fastest way to lose a connection. Proving you're right is rarely worth making the other person feel stupid. It takes a lot of self-awareness to catch these habits in real time. Be honest with yourself. Which of these 6 do you find yourself doing the most? Or do you think people who constantly offer advice are actually just trying to help? Let me know where you stand in the comments. Subscribe for more ways to keep your mind simplified.